Hello guys, this is Parr here, and thank you for checking out this video. So today, I am talking about Title Update 52, which has now been released. So of course, Title Update 52 is what we call, what we reference, the main updates that come to all the consoles. It is specific to the Xbox 360 version, because all the different versions have their own kind of like names, like content update and patch update and things. But Title Update 52 is what we call it collectively, and it is out now. And of course, if you didn't know by now, then you will know that the main update is to add the new glide tracks, or the track pack basically, which is, of course, you have to purchase it, but to add that in there, and also a few little bug fixes here and there and a little additions that we will basically go through. So first of all, of course, I'm going to go to, just pop onto minigames here, just to show you that, of course, if you go on like solo or online game or whatever, you can now select maps, and here they are, the 3 new maps. We've, of course, got Dragon, Kraken, and Yeti, and we're not actually playing them in this video. This is just going to be a quick video, because I want to tell you guys that if you're watching this on the day of me uploading this video, then later on today, in about, at around 6 o'clock UK time, so roughly about, I don't know, within the next kind of hour or so of you seeing this video, then I will be live streaming and playing through these new tracks, and I should be joined by the one and only Chunky Monkey 86 from Beer Chips and Game Clips as well. So do check that out, guys. So yeah, so of course, here are the new tracks, and just a quick view. We've got these pictures of them, and it tells you roughly about them, but we're not going to, like I say, look at the actual maps themselves. We're going to be playing that properly. And of course, to get these, you need to go to the Minecraft store, or to the PlayStation store or Xbox store, for example. But if we do it from here, we go to map packs, where we would normally the battle maps and things, and this is where you'll find the tracks. So you've got the actual track pack itself. It's the Beast track pack, of course, for those 3 new tracks, or you can buy the season pass, which I have purchased, so obviously it unlocks the track pack as well. But I wanted to show you this, guys, because it's pretty awesome. It gives us a bit of a hint of the upcoming things that are going to be part of the season pass and future track packs. So as you can see here, we're just going to scroll down. So obviously, buying the season pass will get you the first 3 track packs for the glide minigame and the minigame hero skin. So we've got the minigame master skin already. That's been out for a few weeks, but now we're going to be getting the minigame hero skin in the future. So, and obviously they give us a teaser of what the new ones are going to be. So, of course, we've got there Minecraft Glide Beast Track Pack. The next one, we're also, well, I'm not sure if it's in particular order, but in the future, we are going to be getting the Minecraft Glide Giants Track Pack. Also, the Minecraft Glide Myths Track Pack. And then the minigame hero skin pack. So, and obviously, as it says there, all season pack content will be available by April 2018. So obviously it's going to be released over the next year. We of course are going to have a series of free maps as well, so I guess they're kind of going to be in between to keep us going. But that's really cool. I'm really interested to see what these future map packs, track packs are gonna look like, because they've given us a hint here. Obviously we've got Beast now, we're going to get Giants, and we're going to get Myths. So those are really interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing those, guys, and I'm sure you guys are too. But of course, it's all about the Beast Trap Pack at the moment. So as you can see, obviously it's free for me. It says free because I purchased the season pass. As you can see, in pounds it's £7.99, and the Beast Pack, I believe, was like £2.35 or something like that. But of course, if you buy the season pass, which I highly recommend doing, if you're like me and buy all of the tracks and maps and things like that, then of course that will just unlock for free for you. So let's just kind of go through the main kind of things that have been done in the update. So there's been a few fixes and things like that. One of the things to note that currently at the time of me making this video, they haven't fixed the leaderboard yet for the cavern track, and they've said basically that once they're doing that, once the kind of main update is rolled out, they're then going to apply that. So I believe they have done it on Xbox, but for things like PlayStation and Wii U, they're not doing it yet until all versions are out. Last time I checked, which was about not too long ago, at the time of me recording this, there was a post from 4J Studios to say that the update is now rolling out in North America. So obviously I'm in the UK, in Europe, this is already out. This came out earlier on today. But North America is out, rolling out now, so you guys should be able to do that. And they've said for Wii U, That will be either later today or tomorrow. Tomorrow being Wednesday, the 26th of April. And one thing to kind of mention on that, because a lot of people say, oh, it's unfair that we're, you know, Wii U is later on. It's not to do with the guides. They don't just decide that they're going to do it later because they don't care about Wii U or anything. It's actually to do with like Nintendo and the actual company who owns the console. You know, there's obviously Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo basically are the three main ones, and it's all to do with them. They have to do it on their timescale. So, you know, when you say it's unfair, it's you know, it's not, they've not done it by choice. They have to do it according to, you know, the console owner, the actual brand, their, you know, to their time scale. So that's basically what it is. And obviously again with different time zones, why like North America gets it later than you know, like Europe, and again it's to do with the company and when they can actually release it. So that's just there to let you know. So let's quickly run through basically the notes from the actual changelog, and I'm reading from the PlayStation 4 one, which is patch 1.48 currently. So we're basically, so of course, we'll just read through the list. Added Glide Beasts track pack, Dragon, Kraken and Yeti glide tracks. Added new glide music tracks for the new glide tracks. That's cool. So obviously, you know, we've got the standard one, that's, well, not standard one, the one that's on Cavern, which is, it's really cool. It's quite a catchy tune, but it's going to be interesting for me to hear what different ones they're going to have on the new tracks. It's cool that they've changed it up as well. Really cool. It's pretty cool. Change to glide to require passing through all checkpoints before reaching the end of the track. So of course there's been obviously glitches where people have been able to get outside of the track and, you know, finish with ridiculous times of like 35 seconds, which was mine because I did the glitch, just to show you guys. But of course the way it's set now is that you have to pass through all of the checkpoints for your time to count. When you get to the finish line, if you haven't passed through all of the checkpoints, then basically you won't be able to finish the actual race, and you know, your time won't count basically. So that's cool that they've done that, because I like it. I like it to be proper, like to be fair. Even though, like I say, I've done the other times, and that was more to show it, you know, to show it off to you guys. I still consider my best time as, I believe it was like 1:08 on the Cavern track, and that's what I'm kind of sticking with, and hopefully I'm going to be playing around with that a bit more and trying to get you know, a bit of a faster time once they've cleared the leaderboard for Cavern. The other tracks appear to be working fine, so the leaderboards are showing correct times and things like that. So yeah, so next we've got Glide Solo Mode can now be played for longer before being automatically returned to the lobby. So of course, if I remember correctly, it was about half an hour. If you played it for like half an hour straight, it would start the countdown after that, after about 30 minutes, or closing 30 minutes to basically put you back in the lobby. It didn't matter too much because if you're in solo, you're only playing by yourself. But I guess obviously just for, I don't know, for game purposes and network purposes, it's just going to pop you back in the lobby. But for now, it's a bit longer. I believe it is possibly an hour now, but to be honest, I don't think that's going to affect too many people. Then next is a fix for spectator not hearing glide ring or thermal sounds for the player they are spectating. So it was something I never noticed, but when I think about it, I go, actually, yeah, you never used to actually hear that. But again, not much difference, but you know, just things like that. It just makes obviously the game a lot better. Fix for glide round timer continuing to tick while the pause menu is displayed in solo mode. So of course, if you're playing solo mode, if you paused it before, your time would still tick down. So now obviously if you pause it, it's going to stop that basically. Obviously, if you want the best run, you're not going to want to pause it, because obviously pausing it and then starting again, there's always going to be that little transition, even like a second, which is going to affect your overall time. So again, not much of a difference, but yeah. So decrease the respawn delay in glide. So I guess there were people experiencing delays respawning. I didn't really see anything. Maybe they've just made it a bit quicker overall. They've added coloured particles when you cross the finish line in glide, so that's cool. When you cross over the line, it's something to kind of celebrate, maybe similar to kind of fireworks. Showdown in glide now says hurry up, so it used to go showdown and countdown for whatever it is, like 45 seconds. Now it's going to say hurry up, so you have to listen, you have to hurry up if you want to finish. The last few here are fixed for interface opacity setting not affecting the HUD in glide. So basically if you change your settings to be lower or higher or whatever it was, it didn't apply in glide, so it was just like the standard. So that's now fixed. Fixed for some boat item textures in the Mass Effect mashup pack, not matching entity textures. So that's a bit of a random, but obviously if there's a problem that they saw and they thought, okay, we might as well just get it in this pack. So if you're using the the Mass Effect mashup pack, then the textures for the boats have been fixed. So next we've got a fix for an issue that caused the damage sound to be repeatedly played at the end of a glide round. And I remember hearing that actually sometimes when you would kind of like, you know, you land after you finished it, you'd just hear that kind of like that clicking sound, like over and over a time. Trying to do it there, but yeah, that's been fixed. And last two are fix for an issue that caused the body of player models to be set back from other limbs. That's a bit of a weird one. So obviously your character will now be in proportion, and body will be attached to its limbs where you. And finally is fix for various crashes. So obviously that's going to be the game as a whole, basically. So obviously if you've experienced crashes and lags and, well, I'm not sure about a lag, but definitely crashes, because I've had that occasionally, 1 or 2 crashes here and again. So hopefully those are going to stop now, and hopefully we're going to see, you know, better improvement to things like lag. It's going to hopefully be reduced. But yeah, those are the updates for Title Update 52. Of course, the main one being the Glide Beasts track pack, of course, and the Season Pass. So yes, guys, again, to mention that we'll be playing that shortly today, if you're watching it on the day of me uploading. So be sure to check out the channel. I'm saying around 6 PM UK time, obviously give or take, maybe a bit earlier, maybe a bit later, it'll all depend. And I should be doing that with Chunky Monkey 86, so be sure to check the stream out, and of course join us in the game if you have Minecraft on PlayStation 4. You don't have to purchase the maps because I've purchased them, so all you have to do, if you're on my friends list, you can just join the game. Of course we can have up to 16 players, so that's going to be awesome, guys. So be sure to check that out later. One final thing to note, I keep rambling on, I want to wrap this up because I want to get preparing myself mentally for these tracks, is just on Google Plus. I have now created an actual community on there, and it's called Parr Playz Community, so you can just search for that. And basically, you'll see all the description on there, but it's a place for you guys, because I thought the community world that we created on Minecraft PlayStation 4 was a really good idea, and it gets you guys involved. But of course, this community on Google Plus is going to get you involved even more. You can talk to each other, you can talk to me. There's going to be opportunities to post things about either me or just the community. It's not just about me, it's about you guys as well, to share your ideas and thoughts and discussions, ask me questions, talk about the community world, suggestions maybe for things to build, and etc, etc. It's only me at the moment as the kind of like moderator, but as it kind of grows, if it does grow, then of course I will be looking to get some guys as moderators on the actual community on Google Plus. So again, that is the Parr Playz community, spelt Parr Playz as it is on my channel, Parrplayz community. I'm sure you'll find it fine, and yeah, so be sure to join that if you'd like to be involved in that, and of course see updates and things like that. So again, guys, I'm going to wrap this up now, and yeah, I'm going to prepare myself for playing these glide tracks, and hopefully you guys are going to join me in that. And as always, if you've enjoyed this update video and liked it, if you've liked it, then give it a like. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you can see all upcoming videos from me. But again, guys, thank you again for watching. And until my next video, I'm going to say bye-bye for now. And I will see you all later. Ooh, look at those maps. See you guys.